The river crossing in a quaint village nestled by a wide, flowing river in 1000 B.C.E. Two boats were the lifeline for those wishing to cross. The first boat, piloted by Ta, was renowned for its sturdiness and his own reliable presence. Ta was a familiar figure, known for his warmth and kindness. In stark contrast was the second boat, manned by a mysterious hooded figure whose presence was shrouded in whispers and intrigue. One day, a group of 5 explorers returned from an expedition to a coastal ancient city, their bags laden with precious artifacts and gold. They arrived at the river eager to split their treasure and hasten their journey home. The decision was made to use both boats to speed up the crossing, Ta's reliable boat for half the group and the hooded figure's boat for the rest. As the boats set off, the river was alive with the excitement of new discoveries. Ta's boat was filled with laughter and eager conversation about what the future held for the treasure. Meanwhile, the explorers in the hooded figure's boat were uneasy yet captivated by the enigmatic rower, whose silence added an air of mystery to their journey. Suddenly, a dense fog rolled in, obscuring everything beyond the boats. The river, once a gentle guide, became a maze of shadows and uncertainty. The explorers in the hooded figure's boat felt a growing sense of unease as their boat began to drift off course, despite his attempts to call out. Ta's voice was swallowed by the fog, leaving him with a growing sense of dread as he noticed the other boat's deviation. In the mysterious boat, panic began to set in. The explorers argued, their fears bubbling over. One explorer, gripping their share of treasure, lost their hold and watched in horror as the gold sank into the river's depths. The loss intensified their fear and distrust, casting shadows over their once vibrant camaraderie.
Gold explorers on their way, other boat mysterious, hooded figure guides.
Ta, rowing with all his might to keep his boat steady, was determined to reach the other side as the fog began to lift. He saw the hooded figure's boat gliding effortlessly through the mist, as if guided by an unseen force. It was then that Ta realized that the other was simply surrounded by a moving current taking the boat to the deviated path. The hooded figure finally turned to face the explorers, telling them not to panic. That this was the usual thing for the boat to experience on occasions due to a flowing river current. Despite the assurances, the group kept thinking about their remaining treasure and the risk of losing their share. Suddenly, the explorers, now deeply introspective, chose to throw their wealth into the river. The hooded figure rowed backwards. While watching the group in disbelief, as they parted from their luggage, a big wave of current started pushing up on the boat, as if in disagreement with the group's activities. And before they knew it, the boat had overturned, forcing both the hooded figure and the group to swim the remainder of the way. Ta, guiding his passengers safely across, quietly reflected on the experience. Ta watched the hooded figure emerge first and then the others from the river. The hooded figure told Ta, "I asked them not to panic, but they wouldn't listen. They seemed to be preoccupied, possessed, or something." Then he smiled and asked, "How is it that you always get the good passengers?" As the explorers returned to the village, they were changed by their experience. Ta stood at the riverbank, gazing at the water that had become a symbol of mystery and insight. The hooded figure remained a mystery, embodying the secrets of the river and the choices it prompted. In the end, the river had not only carried them from one side to the other, but had also led them through an inner journey of trust, discovery, and the mysterious nature of the river and the people who chose to travel across it.
Two boats on the river, one with Ta today, rowing toward the sunset. Gold explorers on their way, other boat mysterious, hooded figure guides. Explorers with their treasure, journey on with tide.